and gentlemen, welcome to the Muskego High School Performing Arts Center. As a courtesy to the performers and fellow audience members, please silence all cell phones, pagers, and other electronic devices at this time. For the safety of the performers, flash photography is strictly prohibited. Please note the locations of the emergency exits on the side and rear of the auditorium. We would like to remind you that food, beverages, and gum are prohibited in the Performing Arts Center. If you find it necessary to leave during the performance, please do so through the exits at the rear of the auditorium. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Good evening. Thank you everybody for being here tonight. I have Paige and Sophia here with me to help welcome you to tonight's performance.
Welcome to the Muskego PAC. Music is something that brings us together as a family, more as just one. We are all here today to welcome you to our concert. We have worked so hard on this. Music is something that brings us all together through the connection of soul and love.
Not to mention just family, but also our friends. As you can see, we have a lot of friends here with us today, and we're happy to share our lovely music with you. And introducing Miss Milton.
Okay, so I know that you know I like to talk, but tonight I have decided I'm letting it go. And so tonight what you're going to hear instead is all of our choir members speaking about their experiences, the things that they think about this music, how they have interpreted it, or other things too. I'm not going to even tell you. So every single thing that you hear written tonight, or spoken tonight, was written by a student. And the way we did it was everybody wrote about every piece, and without looking at who wrote what, I chose things that really spoke to what was going on here tonight. And the other thing that I know is that some people are writers, some people are talkers, and some people are both. And so what you hear tonight, some of the things may not be the things that they wrote. It may be something that was written by somebody else. So at the end of each grade level choir, we're going to have one last group of people who come down to bow. And they're going to be the speakers and the authors of what's going on tonight. So I hope that you really enjoy. I gotta tell you, this has been an incredible, incredible day. It's been an incredible program, and each of these choirs has done something that's been a real stretch. You know, some have done some things that are right on, but everything that they've done has been really earned. So I hope that you enjoy tonight's program. And I promise, with the exception of one other time, I'm not going to say anything else. Apologize because I realized in my haste and energetic whatever to start the concert, I missed the first speaker. So we're going to have Abby come down and do her wonderful speech that she wrote and prepared for Taylor of Gloucester, and then we'll have our Andi Musik students come down.
Okay, so we just sang this song, but what I was going to say was picture this. You live in a small town, you're a tailor who makes all sorts of clothes that are like customly fitted to your customers. You have a silk hat that you wear every day, it's your favorite. Until the Tailor of Gloucester is a captivating and fun story that will have you yearning to find out what happens next, which we know what happens, the mouse ate it.
Music is a very powerful thing. It captivates the soul, enchants the heart, and in the words of Hans Christian Andersen, where words fail, music speaks. He isn't the only one who fell in love with music, though. Franz Schubert, an Austrian composer, wrote an entire dedication titled An die Musik, which is our next song.
Music to me means being able to be creative and having fun. In music, it means being able to work with other people who I one day might be friends with. It means having great songs which are stuck in my head. But whatever music truly means, it all means having fun.
Andi Musik is a German song talking about how music helps you escape in times of bleak hour, and how it can help you bring to a better place even when times are tough. It also mentions how he thanks music for that power. This song was tough to sing because we had to sing an entire new language in order to make this song sound just right.
Des Lebens Rainbow Connection is a song about dreams, desires, and wishes. These things are not illusions, and the song very much shows that. Listen to some of the dreams our students have shared.
A dream I have in life is to either keep on acting, singing, or become a nurse.
A dream that I have in life is to become a 5th grade teacher.
A dream I have is to be a mom and work as an interior designer.
A dream I have is to be a famous soccer player. This song shows that dreams can come true.
A dream I have is to just be happy. When I'm older, I hope to have a job and a family that supports me and cares about me and helps me.
A dream that I have is to go to a national park someday.
We Don't Talk About Bruno is a really fun song that a lot of people of all ages really like. It shows that some people feel intense pressure and have to rely on someone else, and also not feeling good enough to be a part of their own family.
We Don't Talk About Bruno is an amazing song with emotion and drama. Some think of Bruno as just making bad things happen. Others just think he gets a bad rap, and some think of him as a scary monster, aka Camilo. Lin-Manuel Miranda has done it again, making great music and lyrics. And I'm fine, and I'm fine, and I'm fine.
I grow up, I will be strong enough to carry all the heavy things you have to haul around with you when you're a grown-up. When I grow up, I will be brave enough to fight the creatures that you have to fight beneath the bed each night to be a grown-up. When I grow up, I will have treats every day, and I'll play with things and I'll pretend to most don't think they're fun. When the sun comes up and I will spend all day just lying in the sun, and I won't work 'cause I'll be a grown-up when I grow up.
Baby, we'd be so fine. I know life could be a dream. Shaboom, if I could take you up in paradise up above. Shaboom, if you would tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Ding-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang. Shaboom, if I could take you up in paradise above. Shaboom, if you would tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again. Shaboom, I hope that we meet again. Life could be a dream. Shaboom, if only you precious plans would come true. Shaboom, if you would tell me that my whole life for you. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Ba-doo-ba-doo-ba, ba-doo-ba-doo-doo. Bum, shoo-be-doo-wop, 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 shoo-be-doo-wop. Baby, we'd be so fine. I know Boom shaboom, shaboom, shaboom. Ya-da-da-da-da-da-da, shaboom, shaboom. Ya-da-da-da-da-da-da, shaboom, shaboom. Ya-da-da-da-da-da-da, shaboom. Boomba, boomba, shoo-be-doo-wop, 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 shoo-be-doo-wop. Baby, we'd be so fine. I know life could be a dream. Shaboom, if I could take you up in paradise up above. Shaboom, if you would tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. With you, my darling. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. With you, my darling. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. With you, my darling. Life could be a dream.
This wasn't that moment. We're waiting for some 7th graders to come. They don't have the physical order, so if you're still sitting in the audience, 7th graders, feel free to come backstage to line up. All right, so we're just gonna take a moment. Maybe you wanna take a deep breath, because my goodness, what amazing things. I'll tell you what, I'll use this as an extra talk time. So, I'm gonna tell you how incredibly difficult this last month is, and it's because of all the best reasons. The kids that you heard joining us, they were all, they were high school kids, juniors and seniors, primarily seniors this year, and they happen to have some of my kids in them. My kids are seniors, they're graduating. A lot of tears, right? And so I know how you 8th grade parents feel like. I'm gonna give you a word of advice. This is a parental advice. Don't blink, because high school goes really fast. And so these kids, I don't know, one of the things that I think is kind of cool about doing the cross-school collaborations is that those high schoolers here, man, they make us feel like, wow, we're powerful, we can do anything, we're on top of the world. And they themselves can go, oh my gosh, like, that was just yesterday, and I was only this tall versus this tall, or maybe a little higher than that. I'm kind of short, so I'm, you know. All right, well, anyway, I suppose my time to talk is over, isn't it? Okay, well, I have no problems whatsoever turning the mic over to one of our most wonderful students involved in all different kinds of things, Donnabelle Cleary, and also Emma Merksdorf.
I would describe this song as fun and upbeat. I know it is telling a story trying to impress a guy and putting her best foot forward. Weefly Wheat is an energetic a cappella song that our choir has worked on for a while now, and it really shows. Between the 2 parts and claps, it is a truly great song.
The song Weevily Wee can be described as a story, upbeat and catchy. This is from the repetition used throughout and the 2-part contrast. It is describing a cake being made for a boy named Charlie and finding the ingredients created. One part of the melody says, don't want your Weevily Wheat, don't want your barley, take some flour and half an hour to bake a cake for Charlie. This also describes the preparations for the special cake that we made for Charlie throughout the music.
Kiss the girls, they can do it handy. No one on your week
describe the Seal Lullaby as a slow, soothing, and relaxing lullaby. It's a lovely lullaby that our choir has worked so hard to put together. This has been a challenging song, but our choir has really worked on it, and it really shows.
The Seal Lullaby is a slow and comforting song, just like a parent would sing to their young child as a lullaby. This calming song feels that same way. I also know that some parts of the song are quieter than others, creating a crescendo effect on the audience listening because of how light and peaceful it is.
Journey to the Past is a song from the movie Anastasia. This song brings light to the idea of adventuring to find your true self, which I think is a lot like our experience here in choir. We all take risks and try new things to better understand our voice and our potential. I hope you see this in this next song.
I would describe Journey to the Past as an adventure and a story. At the start of the solo/duo starts off this feeling for the audience, which gets backed up by the rest of the choir to finish it off. This song also has two parts, which tells the thoughts of finding someone, especially through the lyrics that this piece tells.
don't fail me now. Courage, don't desert me. Don't turn back now that we're here.
People always say life is full of choices. No one ever mentions fear, or how the world can seem so vast on a journey to the past. Down this road, I know someone's waiting. Years of dreams just can't be wrong. Arms alone and blind, I'll be safe and wanting. Finally home where I belong. Who's looking now? I'm learning fast on this journey to the There was once a time I lost a friend too. Family, I will never be complete until I find you. One step at a time, one hope and another. Who knows where this road may go? Back to who I was, want to find my future. Please, my heart still needs to know. Rest and lose me a song. Let this road be mine. Let it lead me to my past and bring me home, bring me home.
The Tiger is a song written with the song The Lamb, which is supposed to represent childlike feelings and innocence of life. The tiger is supposed to represent energy and strength, which is exactly what this choir is, energetic and strong. We work together to sing these great songs, perform them, because that's what we love to do. I hope you enjoy this piece as much as the choir does.
Tiger can be described as bold, fierce, strong, and brave. All of these words also describe a tiger, which is what this song is about. Throughout this piece, there are lots of crescendo accents and loud words that are very powerful, and two different higher and lower parts. The song can also describe our choir because we have all these characteristics since improving on this piece.
Frame the fearful symmetry.
the only group that's going to come up from the house. So as soon as the chamber choir kids have come out, I'm going to ask Aiden to start the 8th graders on their way up. He's already waving because he's ready to go. I love to see it. 8th graders, stand. So there's a little bit of setup here, and I'm going to just say something about the 8th grade program. The 8th grade program is actually a complete set, and you'll notice on the sides that we have a word. And there was a word for each one of these, and it kind of leads, hopefully you'll take the time to really feel this, but it leads from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next, and they all kind of connect. And we start with anticipation, and I hope that you feel the anticipation. Maybe parents aren't feeling it as much as kids are feeling it, but we have a lot of things that we have coming up. I won't mention them because we all know what they are. I mentioned mine earlier, but let's just hear it for the 8th grade because they're going to do some wonderful things here.
Rainstorm is a song about anticipation. Most of us are anticipating going into high school. I know I am. I'm kind of nervous, but mostly excited for the new experiences and friendships for the future. High school is going to be exciting and nerve-wracking. We will do and try things we have never done or seen before. It's about being willing to try new things, and maybe some of us don't like change. That's where the anticipation part comes in. We are scared but ready for the thrill. We are waiting for whatever the future holds. This song, Rainstorm, is about the anticipation building up inside of us, waiting to come out.
Banya is a celebration of all that we have accomplished this year and the past years before high school. It represents all the good we did this year and all we have to appreciate. For example, one choir member says, "This year I really enjoyed being with my friends and family in the musical."
Soar on the Mountain has a deep meaning that makes the song beautiful.
It isn't just about planting seeds and harvesting them, and instead it is about having dreams and setting goals that you want to achieve in the future. I am looking forward to completing classes in high school and college that can help me become a surgeon. I also hope to continue to get good grades. I think that these good grades could help me get into a good college for medical school.
So, I don't know if I can do this without crying. We do this every year, but we have not had any alumni with us for 3 years. 3 years. So anybody that's sitting in the audience that sang with me, I would be honored if you would take the stage with this year's 8th graders to sing Soda on the Mountain. We'll give you a little bit of light so you can come up. I'm gonna grab the music so that you can have music, but please feel free, come and join us. this is when I actually planned on speaking. We had a really unique experience happen this year, and we're going to end with this. It's been a really wonderful experience. A lot of middle schoolers don't get this opportunity, but we actually had somebody write a piece for our choir, and you're going to hear the premiere of it tonight. And the composer is in the audience, and we'd love to welcome her up here and just give her a nice big applause and give her, some flowers and a card and say, thank you for sharing this experience. The kids brainstormed ideas, and they were really wacky and out there. But fun. I mean, we had lots of fun coming up with things. And they just kept working and working and working until we finally were able to come up with this end product. Well, by we, I really mean she was able to come up with this product, and then we were able to put it to practice. So we'd like to just take a moment before we move on to the last portion of our program to recognize Jean Joseph, and if you'd come on up, we've got some flowers for you because you're amazing. All right. Mrs. Joseph and I have both agreed that the word that describes this choir best is joyful. They are nothing but pure joy. They fill the hearts, they fill the minds, they fill each other up with great love and happiness and laughter. And so as we move into the last portion, celebrating their youth and embracing their future, I'm going to let Addison speak a little bit. I am going to say we want to thank the high school people. Before we move on to that, we need to say thank you to these wonderful high school people for running our show, being the lights, the sound, Mr. Kyle Thoreau and Cole Castaigne, both doing a wonderful job here, leading the stage crew and the tech and all of that. So can we just take a moment and... You may have noticed several instrumentalists this evening and high school students. We just want to take a moment to say what a wonderful high school program we have here, and they are always eager to share their students and let them be part of our journey here at the beginning, or I should say in the middle actually. And so we want to take a moment to recognize Jamie Beckman, Matt Miller, Matt Wanner, and Genevieve Michaels for being so gracious and sharing those students and the space with us. So, and then I won't talk anymore.
One choir member says, and I can agree with, that my favorite past adventures in choir are whenever we sang warm-up songs like Phineas the Brave Old Frog, the Burrowing African Aardvark, An Elephant with a Trunk, and many more. And whenever we talked about interpreting songs, we really enjoyed it. Everyone in the class was fun to be around, and we had fun together. There were many memories and adventures that made me smile and laugh along the years of singing in choir. I think it's cool as an 8th grader to see the way my friendships have developed over the years of middle school.